Did you know that when a woman feels something for you secretly, her words often reveal more than she intends? Psychology shows that certain phrases hint at feelings that she is too shy to confess. In this video, we will uncover the subtleties that women express when they are interested but hesitate to show it. And before we continue, you know what to do. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. Here, we teach you how to improve your seduction skills and understand what women really want. Let's get to the point. 1. I feel like I can tell you anything. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a conversation, maybe talking about something simple, and she suddenly throws out the phrase, I feel like I can tell you anything. At first glance, it seems like a nice compliment. Who wouldn't want to be the person someone feels comfortable with? However, here's where things get interesting. When she says this, she's not just making an observation. She's throwing out an emotional anchor. By telling you that she can share anything with you, she hopes you'll pick up on her nonverbal code. I trust you. I value your opinion, and maybe I like you enough to let my guard down. This isn't a phrase she would say to just any friend. It reveals something about how she perceives you that goes beyond the superficial. Moreover, what's crucial is that she expects you to notice. If she shares every little detail from how her coffee tasted in the morning to her dreams of traveling to Paris, it's not because she's bored or has nothing better to do. She's testing the waters, seeing if you're really paying attention and evaluating whether you're the type of person she could open up to even more. By stating that she feels she can tell you anything, she's placing you on a pedestal that not many can reach. 2. I wish I could find someone like you. This is one of the more transparent phrases. She talks about someone like you as if she's on an epic quest to find your clone. It's like saying, I really want someone with all the qualities you have. But oh, if only someone like that existed. Here's where you should act like the unsuspecting protagonist in a romantic comedy. The truth is, she's practically handed you a map with an X marking the spot. She likes you, but she may not be ready to admit it just yet. When she says this, she's indirectly giving you one of the highest compliments she could offer. She's seen something in you that she deeply admires, but for some reason, perhaps fear of rejection, perhaps shyness, she's framing it as an impossible scenario of, if only. You might think of this as her way of dipping her toes in the water, measuring your reaction without fully diving in. 3. You're always so good at that. The art of compliments. These can be complicated, but when she starts highlighting your skills or qualities that others might overlook, she's letting her admiration shine through. Whether it's your ability to make people laugh, your problem-solving skills, or even something as simple as how you remember small details about her. She's noticing and wants you to know that she's noticing. This is her way of emphasizing what she finds attractive in you. It's like she's drawing attention to what makes you stand out. If her friends happen to notice that she's been praising your virtues too, well, that's just more breadcrumbs she's leaving behind. Pay attention to how she formulates these compliments. If she's speaking to you subtly, especially in front of others, it's a strong sign that you're not just a friend in her eyes. 4. I don't usually say this, but this is where things get really interesting. Whenever someone says, I don't usually say this, but there's a hidden layer. When she introduces a statement this way, she's essentially putting a spotlight on what she's about to say. It's her way of showing you that what's coming isn't just casual chat. It's special, unique, and just for your ears. Imagine she says, I don't usually tell people this, but I'm really afraid of failing. She's showing vulnerability, something she might guard from most people. By sharing these intimate details, she's not just opening up. She's also evaluating how you'll react. Do you lean in, making her feel safe, or do you let it slide? She's assessing whether you're the kind of guy who can handle her insecurities and quirks. If you respond well, you'll likely find her sharing even more. 5. I'm so glad you're single. This statement is like a green light disguised as a casual observation. When she says she's glad you're single, she's doing more than expressing relief. Think about it. Why should she care so much about your relationship status? In her mind, the fact that you're free is fantastic because it leaves the door open. It's her subtle way of signaling interest without being too direct. What she's really saying here is, I'm glad there's no competition. She might follow this statement with playful hints, like asking if you've thought about dating anyone or even joking about how it's possible someone like you is still single. It's her way of getting you to think about dating, specifically dating her, even if she's not saying it outright. 6. You deserve the best. When she tells you, you deserve the best, it's more than just a simple statement of support. She's positioning you as someone who should be treated well, perhaps even by her. Think of this as her planting the seed that she could be that special person for you. She probably already imagines herself as the one who could meet those high standards, but instead of declaring her interest outright, she throws it out as a casual observation. This phrase is often followed by questions about your love life or even stating that any girl would be lucky to have you. Translation: she's waiting for you to realize that she could be that lucky girl. It's a mix of admiration and self-positioning, subtle but highly intentional. 7. I thought of you when... This is a classic. When she tells you that something reminded her of you, it's like she's giving you a glimpse into how often you occupy her mind. She's letting on that you're present in her thoughts more than you might think. It could be something as small as a song, a funny meme, or a random place you mentioned wanting to visit. By saying that certain things remind her of you, she's creating a mental link between you and her daily life. This is a subtle but powerful way of showing you that she's interested. You're not just some guy she thinks about occasionally. You're someone who has a place in her mind. 8. I feel so comfortable with you. This phrase is both a compliment and an invitation. When she says she feels comfortable around you, it means you've gained her trust in a way that not many do. She feels she can be herself without being judged, and that's a big deal. This isn't something she'd say lightly, especially if she tends to be reserved. By saying she feels comfortable, she hopes you take this as a sign of her interest. She wants you to know that she's emotionally invested enough to let her guard down. And if she starts sharing deeper, more personal stories after saying this, she's making her interest clear, even if she doesn't say it outright. 9. If I ever got married. Whenever she casually mentions marriage or long-term relationships, it's not just random commentary. She's testing the waters to see how you react. When she says something like, if I ever got married, I'd want someone supportive and fun like you, she's dropping a major hint. What she's doing is imagining a future with someone who has your qualities. By framing it as a hypothetical, she's protecting herself from rejection while still letting you know she's thought about what it would be like to be with you long-term. It's subtle, but make no mistake, she's envisioning you as a potential partner. 10. You just get me. When she says, you just get me, she's giving you the ultimate compliment. This phrase means that, on some level, she feels a connection with you that's different from her other relationships. It's her way of saying that she resonates with you in a way that not many people do. She's not just saying this to keep the conversation going. By telling you that you understand her, she's revealing that she sees you as someone who connects with her on a deeper level. It's her way of letting you know that you're special, even if she can't bring herself to say it outright. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something similar to let me know that you've learned from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share later. If a woman does this, she's trying to seduce you. Pay attention, because if a woman is doing these things, she's trying to seduce you. And if you don't realize it in time, you'll be missing out on an incredible opportunity. The first thing you need to understand is that female seduction is subtle. It's an art woven into small gestures and details that many men overlook. Today, I will break down how to identify those signals indicating that a woman is looking to capture your attention in a more intimate, deeper way. She won't say it directly, but if you're attentive, every one of her movements and words will be screaming what she wants without needing to verbalize it. Let's tackle each point regarding the signals that demonstrate a woman is trying to seduce you. From her delicate movements to the use of her body language, everything is planned to create attention, an attraction that goes beyond what's perceived at first glance. So pay attention and learn to identify those moments when she's taking control of the situation without you even realizing it. The delicate movements she uses to build sexual tension. One of the most powerful ways a woman can seduce is through delicate movements. She might be softly crossing her legs, leaning toward you when she speaks, or playing with her hands in a way that captures your attention. These movements are not casual. What she's doing is increasing the sexual tension between you two, creating an atmosphere of mystery and desire. Every gesture she makes is designed to make you see her differently, to focus your attention on her without you even realizing it. She's handling the game, and those delicate movements are her way of telling you, without words, that she's interested in you on a deeper level. How she uses her body to grab your attention without saying a word. Body language is one of the most powerful tools in seduction. If a woman is seducing you, she will use her body in a way that captures your attention without needing to say a single word. Notice how she moves when she's around you. She might lean toward you, show you her most attractive profile, or play with her posture in a way that makes you notice every detail of her figure. All of this is intentional. What she's doing is attracting your eyes, bringing you to a point where you can't ignore her physical presence. Seduction lies in the details, And if you notice she's using her body to communicate with you, you know there's a much deeper intention behind those gestures. The flirting signals that show she's seducing you. Flirting is the clearest form of seduction. When a woman starts throwing out small jokes, smiling more than usual, or making comments that seem to have a double meaning, she's seducing you. She may start complimenting your looks or throw you a flirtatious smile that leaves little to the imagination. This is a clear sign that she wants to take the interaction to the next level. Women use flirting to gauge your response, to see if you catch the signal, and if you're willing to play at the same level. Don't ignore these gestures. If she's consistently flirting with you, it's because she's trying to get you to see what she really wants. When she teases you playfully, she's trying to create an environment. Playful teasing is one of the most fun and effective ways a woman can seduce you. If you notice she starts joking with you, challenging you, or playfully teasing you, she's creating an atmosphere of sexual tension. These little provocations are an invitation for you to step up, to play with her in that space where attraction is latent. Teasing is her way of saying she feels comfortable with you, but she also wants you to raise the intensity. When a woman teases you this way, she's looking to increase the tension between you so that you take the initiative and move things forward. The words she uses to create curiosity and desire. Verbal language is as powerful as physical language when it comes to seduction. If a woman starts using words that awaken your curiosity, that seem to leave a door open for imagination, she's seducing you. She might make comments about what she likes in a partner, about what she's looking for in someone, or even use humor to hint at something more. Words are her tool to play with your mind, to take you to a point where you begin to imagine beyond what's being said on the surface. If you notice she's using words loaded with intention, it's because she wants to awaken that desire in you to explore more. If she plays with her hair and watches you, she's trying to attract you. Hair is a symbol of femininity and attraction, and when a woman plays with her hair while looking at you, she's sending a clear signal that she wants to attract you. This gesture is one of the most common and effective in seduction. If you see her touching her hair, curling it around her fingers, or fixing it while she talks to you, she's trying to capture your attention in a subtle but powerful way. Hair is a seduction tool, and she knows it. This type of gesture, accompanied by deep glances, is her way of letting you know that she's interested in you in a more intimate way. Don't ignore this behavior because it's a direct call to seduction. The sincere touches that reveal her true desires. Physical contact is one of the most revealing elements of seduction. If a woman starts touching you, even in a subtle or casual way, don't ignore it. She might touch your arm while speaking or seek excuses to brush against your hand. Those sincere touches are not accidental. She's looking for a deeper connection, and the fact that she's touching you means she's attracted to you. Each of those touches reveals her desire, and it's your job to read between the lines. Don't get confused. If she's touching you, she's waiting for you to respond to that physical closeness. If she gets physically close, she wants more. Physical proximity is one of the clearest signs that a woman wants something more. If you notice she's getting closer than necessary, looking to be as close as possible to you while talking, or breaking the personal space barrier, she's looking for more. That physical closeness isn't a coincidence. When a woman gets close, she's creating an atmosphere of intimacy where sexual tension can blossom. That reduced space between you is her way of showing you she's comfortable, but also that she wants to take the interaction to the next level. Don't pull away when this happens because she's waiting for you to move forward. The deep glances that show she wants to move forward. Prolonged eye contact is one of the most powerful tools of seduction. If a woman looks at you deeply, if you feel her eyes can't look away from you, she's saying much more than words could express. Prolonged glances create an emotional and physical connection that's hard to ignore. If you notice she holds eye contact for longer than usual or looks at you intensely at key moments, she's telling you she wants to move forward. Don't look away because those eyes are inviting you to take the relationship to another level. How to know if she's trying to take the relationship to another level? If you've picked up several of the previous signals, it's highly likely she's trying to take the relationship to another level. Women won't always say it directly, but when they're interested in you intimately, they'll show it through their actions. Pay attention to how she talks to you, how she touches you, and how she behaves when you're alone. If you notice the interactions between you have changed, that there's more closeness, more flirting, and more sexual tension, she's looking to take things further. It's your job to read those signals and act accordingly. Let's continue with the video, but first, if you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something similar to let me know you've learned from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share later. Every woman who does this is ready for something more intimate. Be ready. Today we're going to talk about something many men miss when interacting with women. The small details that indicate a woman is ready to advance towards something more intimate. We're not talking about obvious signals, but those subtle gestures that, if you don't catch them, could cause you to miss a great opportunity to deepen the relationship. So if you're tired of missing signals and want to be fully prepared to take the next step when she's ready, this is the video you need. Before diving into the details, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Here, I'll help you detect the signals that women send when they're ready for something more intimate and teach you how to react so you don't miss a single opportunity. The delicate gestures that indicate she's ready to move forward. When a woman starts making certain delicate gestures, it's a sign that she wants to take things beyond friendship or a simple superficial connection. Notice how she touches her hair while talking, how she looks at you more deeply, or how she leans toward you during conversations. These little gestures may seem insignificant, but they're powerful signals that her interest is growing and that she's ready for something more intimate. If you're not paying attention, you might lose the chance to get closer at the perfect moment. If she invites you to private moments, she's ready for something greater. When a woman invites you to be alone with her, she's creating the perfect environment for something more intimate. She may suggest meeting in a quiet place, invite you to her house, or simply seek out a space where you can be uninterrupted. This isn't just a casual invitation. It's her way of saying she's ready to connect with you on a deeper level. Here, you need to be prepared and take the initiative without being aggressive, but showing that you're also interested in moving forward. The intimate conversations that show she wants to get closer. Another key sign that a woman is ready for something more intimate is when she begins to share personal or vulnerable aspects of her life with you. If she starts talking about her fears, dreams, desires, or past experiences, she's not doing it just to fill the silence. She's opening a door for you to get emotionally closer. At this point, your reaction is crucial. If you respond with empathy and show you're also willing to share, you'll strengthen the emotional bond between you. The physical signals that show she wants a deeper connection. Body language doesn't lie. If you notice she's getting physically closer, whether it's softly touching your arm, leaning into you, or simply looking for ways to be nearer, it's because she's seeking a deeper physical connection. Don't ignore these signals. Often, men can misinterpret or hesitate with this type of approach, but if you know how to recognize them, you'll be prepared to act confidently. How to know if she's ready for something more intimate with you. Knowing if a woman is ready for something more intimate with you isn't always easy, but if you pay attention to her overall behavior, it will be evident. If she's dedicating time to you, showing genuine interest in you, and making gestures that suggest a closer approach, it's because she's ready. The next step depends on you. You shouldn't rush or be impatient, but you also shouldn't miss the opportunity to move forward when the moment is right. The key is to balance action with the perception of her signals. If she talks about personal desires, she wants to move forward. When a woman starts talking to you about her desires, especially personal or more intimate ones, she's opening a window into her inner world. This is a clear indication that she feels comfortable with you and is ready to take the relationship to another level. Listen carefully when she mentions what she likes, what she hopes for, or what she desires in a relationship. If you respond openly and without judgment, you'll be building an even stronger connection that could lead to something much more intimate. The soft touches that reveal her intent to get closer. Physical contact is one of the clearest forms that a woman is looking to advance towards something more intimate. It's not about invasive touches, but those little grazes, like when she touches your hand while talking, brushes her leg against yours, or gently caresses your shoulder. These subtle touches are designed to see how you react. If you respond positively, she'll know you're on the same wavelength and that both of you are ready to advance the relationship. When she becomes silent and serious, she's sending you an intimate signal. Sometimes, silence speaks much louder than words. If a woman goes quiet while you're together but looks at you deeply and meaningfully, it's a sign she's creating an intimate moment. It's her way of letting the atmosphere speak for itself and giving you the opportunity to take the initiative. Don't ignore these moments. They are the perfect signal that she's ready for more, and it's up to you to read the moment correctly to move forward naturally and confidently. The persistent flirting that shows she wants something beyond friendship. Flirting is an obvious signal, but often men don't catch the persistence in it. If she keeps flirting with you playfully, throwing provocative looks, or making suggestive comments, it's because she's looking to take the relationship to the next level. The trick here is not to let the flirting remain a harmless game. If you're interested, you should reciprocate confidently and make it clear that you also want to take things further. If she becomes more attentive, it's time to be ready for the next step. If you notice she's paying more attention to you, whether asking about your interests, doing favors for you, or simply being more present in your life, it's because she's preparing to advance. This attention isn't casual. It's a way of showing you she's interested in something deeper. It's your moment to be ready to show her that you value that attention and that you're willing to respond to that level of intimacy she's seeking. Let's continue with the video, but first, if you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something similar to let me know you've learned from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share later. If she does this, she wants you to take the initiative. Don't miss the opportunity. Let's be clear from the start. If she does this, it's because she wants you to take the initiative. It's easy, guys. The signals are there. But the question is, are you paying attention? Do you know how to recognize those moments when she's basically silently screaming for you to move forward, to take that first step, to take control? This is no small matter because the difference between being in the friend zone and becoming the man she desires lies in your ability to read those signals, interpreting what she's telling you without saying a word. So let's get into the details because there's no time to waste. Don't miss the opportunity she's offering you on a silver platter. The signals she gives when she expects you to move forward. First, let's talk about those signals she's throwing at you when she expects you to take the initiative. Have you ever noticed that sometimes she behaves a little differently around you? Maybe she touches you more often, laughs at your jokes, even the not-so-funny ones, or seeks your gaze longer than usual. These are subtle but powerful signals. When a woman wants you to move forward, she's not going to come out and say it directly, but her behavior will shout it. Every time she gives you a special smile or leans in a little closer during a conversation, she's saying, "Make a move, don't get it twisted." If you don't take action at this point, she might think you're not interested or worse, that you lack the confidence to do something about it. So pay attention. The signals are there to be interpreted, but if you don't catch them, someone else will. Are you ready to move forward? Or are you going to stay behind watching another man take your place? How to know when she's waiting for you to make the first move. Have you ever found yourself wondering if you should make the first move, but aren't sure if she's waiting for the same thing? This is where many men get trapped in uncertainty, doubting themselves. But there are some clear ways to know when she wants you to take the first step. For instance, if you notice that during a conversation she leans toward you, maintains eye contact, or starts asking you more personal questions, she's looking for something more. She's waiting for you to do something. Here's the most important advice. Do it. Don't wait for her to do all the work for you. When she's waiting for you to move forward, it's because she wants you to take the initiative. If she's putting the cards on the table, it's your job to play. Don't hesitate, don't overthink. Women want a man who is decisive, who acts confidently. If you sit around waiting, the only thing you'll do is let an opportunity slip away. The subtle flirting signals that indicate she wants you to take the lead. Flirting is another clear signal that she wants you to move forward. And we're not talking about the over-the-top type of flirting, the kind that's obvious to everyone. No, the real art lies in subtle flirting, the kind that only you can notice because you're paying attention. When a woman starts to flirt with you discreetly, she's telling you she wants you to take the lead. Are you noticing those little comments that seem innocent but are loaded with tension? Or perhaps the quick smiles she throws your way when she thinks you're not looking? These are key moments. If she's flirting, she's waiting for you to follow suit. This is the perfect time to show you can handle the situation with charm and intelligence. Flirting is a game, and if you play well, the odds are in your favor. But remember, she's testing you. She wants to see if you have the ability to take the lead without being too obvious, without crossing the line. Are you ready to prove you can handle that flirtation? When she teases you, she's asking you to take control. Playful teasing is another clear indication that she wants you to take control. If you notice she starts joking with you, challenging you, or playfully provoking you, she's creating an atmosphere of sexual tension. These little provocations are an invitation for you to step up, to play with her in that space where attraction is latent. Teasing is her way of saying she feels comfortable with you but also wants you to raise the intensity. When a woman teases you this way, she's looking to increase the tension between you so that you take the initiative and move things forward. The moments when she gives you space to act and not stay still. Sometimes women create moments of silence or little gaps where they are clearly waiting for you to do something. It might happen during a conversation when suddenly she goes silent, looks at you, and waits for you to fill that space. This is your moment to act. Don't freeze in fear or doubt. If she's giving you that space, she's telling you indirectly that she wants you to move forward. Many men see these awkward silences as a sign that something went wrong, But the truth is, those moments can be perfect for taking control. If you feel there's a pause, don't get nervous. Use that moment to your advantage. If she's staying silent, she's giving you the perfect opportunity to move forward, to say something interesting, or to take the conversation to a more personal level. Don't let those golden moments slip away. If she remains silent, she's challenging you to do something. Silence, as we mentioned before, can be a powerful seduction tool. If a woman falls silent while looking at you deeply, she's challenging you to do something. This is a direct challenge. She wants to see if you have what it takes to break that silence confidently without losing your composure. Often, silences create tension, and that tension is exactly what you should leverage to take the next step. What do you do when she throws you that silent challenge? Here's where many go wrong. Silence doesn't mean the interaction is over. On the contrary, it's an invitation for you to break that barrier. Don't hesitate, do something. Maintain eye contact. Lean in a little closer, use that silence to build tension, and then act. The clues she leaves for you to have the courage to move forward. Women leave little clues all the time, but you need to have the courage to recognize them and act accordingly. Whether she gives you a quick look, a smile, or even a seemingly casual comment, all these are signals that she's waiting for you to take the initiative. If you lack the courage to act when she gives you these signals, you're missing out on an opportunity that won't come again. Courage isn't just about making the first move. It's about doing it at the right moment. You need to be attentive to those little signals that tell you when to act. If she gives you a shy smile or looks away when you approach, she's waiting for you to have the courage to move forward. Don't stay in your comfort zone because that's where opportunities are lost. The little gestures she uses to encourage you to move forward. From the subtle touch on your arm to the way she plays with her hair when she's with you, the little gestures are a clear invitation for you to move forward. Women use these gestures consciously or unconsciously to encourage you to take the next step. But if you're not paying attention, you might overlook them and lose the chance to connect more deeply. These gestures may seem innocent, but they are powerful signals of attraction. If she's playing with her hair while talking to you or leaning in a bit closer, she's waiting for you to advance. Don't ignore these gestures. They are an open invitation for you to do something more. If she gets closer, she's signaling it's your time to act. Physical proximity is one of the clearest signs that she's interested and wants you to take the initiative. If she gets closer than necessary, if she invades your personal space subtly, it's because she's waiting for you to do something. This is your moment. Don't hesitate. Don't wait for her to do all the work. When a woman gets close, she's telling you she's ready for you to move forward. Don't stand back waiting for a more obvious invitation. Take the signal and act. If she's close, it's because she wants you to be even closer. Take that moment to intensify the connection. Don't miss the opportunity. She's giving you the green light. When a woman is giving you all these signals, she's telling you to move forward. Don't miss the opportunity. Every smile, every glance, every gesture is a green light for you to take the initiative. Don't wait too long because if you do, you could lose the chance to create a real, deep connection. The key is to have the confidence to recognize these signals and act accordingly. Are you ready to take control? Don't waste time. Don't hesitate any longer. If she's giving you the signal, it's because she wants you to take the initiative. Do it now, don't regret it later.